Vice President Kamala Harris ended Donald Trump's entire campaign with this amazing speech she gave today in front of UAW union members while speaking in Detroit, Michigan. And in this speech, she didn't lie. She didn't spread conspiracy theories. She didn't target a minority group. No, she just talked about her vision for America and unity and hope and her goals for this country. And at the exact same time, in Florida, Donald Trump was having a press conference where he took a different approach, where he was hateful, he was conspiratorial, he lied, and he targeted people. So I'm going to show you this clip from Kamala Harris's speech. It really is just fantastic. It made me feel hopeful, and I think it'll do the same to you, and then we'll talk about it a little bit along with Donald Trump's press conference. So here's that clip.
To negotiate so you make the balance, and then the outcome will be fair. And isn't that what we're talking about in this here election? We're saying we just want fairness. We want dignity for all people. We want to recognize the right all people have to freedom and liberty, to make choices, especially those that are about heart and home, and not have their government telling them what to do. Our campaign is about saying we trust the people. We see the people. We know the people. You know, one of the things I love about our country? We are a nation of people who believe in those ideals that were foundational to what made us so special as a nation. We believe in those ideals. And the sisters and brothers of labor have always fought for those ideals. Always fought for those ideals. And we know we are a work in progress. We haven't yet quite reached all of those ideals, but we will die trying because we love our country and we believe in who we are. And that's what our campaign is about. We love our country. We believe in our country. We believe in each other. We believe in the collective. We're not falling for these folks who are trying to divide us, trying to separate us, trying to pull us apart. That's not where the strength lies. And there is that.
Yeah. Don't you just want to run through a brick wall for Vice President Kamala Harris after hearing that? Amazing. She is so good at this. She's so talented. She's so inspiring, so intelligent. We are so lucky to have Vice President Kamala Harris, not only as our current serving vice president, but also our Democratic nominee. She is so fantastic at this. And look at the vision she's proposing for the United States, right? She's talking about hope. She's talking about a positive future, a vision, unity, trying to bring America together, saying, you know what, all these workers here in Michigan and across the Midwest, across the country, deserve dignity. They deserve the ability to negotiate with their companies and get a fair deal. And that's what the campaign is all about: fairness, equality, making sure that every single American, regardless of your background, your race, your origin, your political beliefs, are taken care of and have opportunity in the United States. That's what Kamala Harris is talking about here. That's the vision that she's putting forward. And look at how she's talking about the United States. She says, I love our country. I love the United States. So is Governor Tim Walz when he speaks about the United States. You feel the same. I feel the same. We love America. We love this country. We think this country is great. And as Kamala Harris said, we are a work in progress. There is work to be done. But it doesn't mean that we're not up for the job. Whereas Donald Trump and the Republicans, they hate America. They hate America. They bash America all the time. Donald Trump calls the United States a third world country, says we're collapsing, that other countries around the world are beating us. He wants to take rights away from women and minorities, wants to target those groups. He's all about division. He promotes division, promotes hating each other. He promotes only things for his side. Only things for his side. He'll talk every day, all day, about how he wants to make the Republicans' lives better, but he never makes any attempt to reach out to Democrats or people who may disagree with him on the issues. None of that. He talks to his side. Kamala Harris is speaking to every single American. And when I watch clips like this of what we just saw from Kamala Harris, I am more confident than ever that she is going to clobber Donald Trump this November, because what American is watching that and saying, you know what? I disagree. I disagree with workers being treated fairly. I disagree with women having reproductive rights. I disagree with a unified country. No American's saying that. So if more Americans see who Kamala Harris is, what she's about, what policies she's putting forward, Donald Trump and JD Vance don't have a chance in the world. She's talking about the future. Donald Trump is talking about the past. And that's why I say this speech ended Trump's campaign today. Because with this kind of sentiment moving forward, Donald Trump and JD Vance don't stand a chance. They legitimately don't. JD Vance is over there talking about cat ladies and how he dislikes them. Donald Trump's over there talking about the election in 2020 still. Trump is talking about how they're trying to quote unquote rig the election again in 2024, which is a complete lie. He's talking about how he's thankful for their overturning of Roe v. Wade and things of that nature. And then JD Vance, we don't got to talk about him anymore. He's already weird enough. Forget him. They are crazy. They are stuck in the past. Kamala Harris is offering a vision for the future. And that speech is so moving, so fantastic. We are, as I said, so lucky to have her as our current VP, as our Democratic nomination, as our nominee. But also, as I mentioned, at the exact same time, Donald Trump was having a press conference at Mar-a-Lago while Kamala Harris was giving this speech. And he did the opposite. He was not offering a vision. He's not talking about the future. He talked about the past. Like, for example, just take a look at this clip of him being asked a question about January 6th and if it was violent, and he just dodges the question. I mean, it's insane. Take a look.
Please.
Mr. President, you just said that it was a peaceful transfer of power last time when you left office. You didn't concede January 6th was a violent attack. How is that a peaceful transfer of power?
What's your question?
My question is, you think that last time there was a peaceful transfer of power when you left office?
No, I think the people that, if you look at January 6th, which a lot of people aren't talking about very much, I think those people were treated very harshly. When you compare them to other things that took place in this country where a lot of people were killed, nobody was killed on January 6th.
Yeah, Trump is still talking about January 6th and how it was a beautiful day and that people were treated unfairly, and the people who beat police officers, invaded the Capitol and things of that nature are being treated unfairly, that they're actually innocent. What is this guy talking about? What is this guy talking about? That's what Donald Trump is doing while Kamala Harris is speaking to workers. So you can see this really remarkable split screen that we have going right now, where Trump is talking about things like this. He's questioning Kamala Harris's ethnicity, her race, her identity. He's questioning the legitimacy of the 2020 election, as he's done so far, and he's questioning the legitimacy of the 2024 election, which hasn't even happened yet. He's talking about the past. He's talking about January 6th. He's talking about Roe v. Wade being over. All these really insane things. And then Kamala Harris is talking about the future. She's talking about her vision and things of that nature. And I believe truly in my heart that Americans are going to buy into Kamala Harris's vision, which is focusing on getting things done, and not Donald Trump's vision, which is taking us back. Kamala Harris's slogan, "We are not going back." And I believe that. We, the American people, will stand up to Donald Trump, and we're not going back. We're not going back. And if Kamala Harris gives speeches like that one, and Trump continues his antics, Kamala Harris is going to get 45 states. I mean, isn't she? She's going to win 45 states out of 50, and Donald Trump will be left with his 5, right? No, obviously joking. But what an amazing speech by Kamala Harris. What an amazing event she had today. Again, talking directly to workers, people in Michigan, an important swing state, and Donald Trump was in Mar-a-Lago just doing all of that. It's the split screen couldn't be more clear. And I think that more and more Americans are seeing that split screen. They're seeing that Donald Trump is chaotic. The Republican Party is the party of chaos, and the Democratic Party and Kamala Harris is the party of hope, the party of excitement, the party of happiness again. Bring happiness back to politics, right? Make America happy again. How about that, Donald? How about that, Donald? How about make America happy again? That's what Kamala Harris and Tim Walz are doing, and I love it, and I can't wait to see more. So anyway, I just wanted to show you this speech from Kamala Harris today. I thought it was so fantastic, and something that I don't think there's a single American out there who can disagree with it. So I just wanted to show you that, make sure you got a glimpse of what she had to say today, if you hadn't already seen it already. But anyway, I'll wrap up the video there. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe down below. It goes an incredibly long way. Also, make sure to drop a like on the video and comment. Let me know what you think about all of this. And as I always say, I greatly appreciate you, and I hope you have an amazing rest of your day.